beloveds. It's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores. It's your girl Clementine. I record energy and people to feel. And this is our new moon in Virgo breakdown. We're going to go into some details for the new moon in Virgo, what we need to know, how it's going to be impacting us, mis amores. Now, mira, this is the last week of Virgo. This is the last week of Leo season, okay? And we're going to be going into Virgo season, okay? Yes, my loves, I'm live on both Instagram and YouTube. Okay, so wherever you feel comfortable tapping in, say hello, say what's up in the live chat. Okay, say what's up in the live. Let's see, we got 107 people here on Instagram. Okay, so what's popping, and we got 20 people on YouTube. Say what's up in the live chat. Okay, say what's popping in the live chat. I'm pulling up the charts right now, also looking at certain things. You feel me? Um, yeah. So this new moon is going down on August 27th. Okay. August 27th is going down. It's at 4 degrees of Virgo. It's like the sun moves into Virgo and boom, we got a new moon. Okay. So it's very fresh. It's very early. Okay. Because at 4 degrees is giving us a Cancerian energy. Okay, so Cancer is a fourth sign. So and it's Virgo. So we may really be focusing a lot on our home, okay, on our space, on our dwelling, on work, on health, on our daily habits. Virgo rules over all of those things. So as we move into Virgo season, we're going to be paying attention to the details. We're going to be seeing, have our schedules been helping us, okay? Have they been productive? How can we work smarter? Okay, we also going to be maybe feeling this energy of perfectionism. Now, perfectionism is a spirit that can take over us, and it can stifle us, and it can stop us from being our greatest self. Because if you're so worried about being perfect, you're never going to start. You're never going to pull the trigger, so to speak. So during Virgo season, let's realize that perfectionism, we don't have to wait for it. We're constantly creating it. Okay. The root meaning of perfection is for something to be complete. Okay. And we're always growing, we're always evolving. So let's realize that too. Like, nothing has to be perfect for us to put it out there. Sometimes you can stifle and you can hold back your own blessings by feeling like it has to be the perfect time, the perfect moment. It's not good enough yet. You're not good enough yet. Okay. Virgo is that energy of feeling like you're not good enough. Okay. Sometimes because, or like you're not doing enough. Okay. Virgos could be also very critical, very analytical. Okay. As well. And Mercury being exalted in Virgo, being in Virgo during Virgo season, we could be having a lot of great conversations, downloads, things that we need to express. Actually, not Mercury, my love, my bad. Mercury is not going to be in Virgo. Wait, it is in Virgo. Okay, my bad. I started thinking about Mars. Mars is going into Gemini, okay, on this Saturday. So Mars is going to be in Gemini for 7 long months. I talked about that for the week ahead horoscope. Okay. But Mercury is actually going to be in Libra. Okay. Mercury is actually going to be in Libra for this new moon. Checking the charts, But we have the sun and the moon both at 4 degrees. Mercury just moved into Libra, where it will go retrograde, and we will start to feel, okay, around this new moon, our Mercury retrograde shadow period. If you're new here, a shadow period is like a little appetizer. Okay. It gets the palate wet. It gets the palate going for the real Mercury retrograde. Okay. So we start to feel it. We'll start to feel the technology glitches. We'll start to maybe have miscommunication, misspeaking. Okay. We might also be buying the wrong things or need to double check something when we have that Mercury, okay, in retrograde, because Mercury rules the merchants. Okay, so businesses could also be going through challenging times, or just growing pains in a sense. When we have that shadow period, it gets us wet. It gets us like the appetizer, gets your palate, going for that real deal when it stations. Okay, pero so we're gonna just be feeling that energy. Venus is gonna be in Leo, Mars is in Gemini, also at 4 degrees. So Mars is a very big player in this new moon. So Mars is the planet of action, could also be aggression. Okay, could also be violence. So there could be a violence, aggression around this full moon. Maybe this is personal, or it could also be collective. Okay. As well. Then we have Jupiter is in Aries, and all of the outer planets are retrograde. So they're slowing down, they're revisiting themes from the past. Then Mercury is going to go to retrograde. So we could be feeling very nostalgic in certain things, revisiting certain projects, or picking up on like the transformation. I'm seeing this idea. When we used to have those books like it was like Metamorphosis or something, where it was like these characters, and they would turn into like an animal, on the full moon. Like they would start to change and transform. That's what I'm seeing with this energy, is like we was going through a metamorphosis, but there could have been like, you got stuck halfway, and you revert back to that human side. And then when it goes retrograde here, we're going back, we're revisiting, so we can perfect and we can grow and become that next level, that next transformation, unleashing the beast within. Okay, Animorphs. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Animorphs. Scholastic books were the best. So it's kind of giving with these with the retrogrades some sort of evolution, Animorphs, but before you actually transform, you unleash that beast. It's like going back and realizing why you had to become a beast, why you had to go to the next level, why you're pushed to push yourself beyond maybe even your comfort zone. That was kind of the message for the card of the day, is like, we are no longer comfortable in our comfort zone. Okay, we are not no longer comfortable in our comfort zone. Put that one in your pipe, y'all. So we have Jupiter, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Uranus is another heavy hitter for this new moon. It's been a heavy hitter for the past few weeks, and Uranus brings with it surprising and shocking changes. Uranus is about freedom, okay? So we also might be trying to free ourselves, okay? Unleash our natural, authentic self. Then Neptune in retrograde as well in Pisces, and Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. The North Node is also really making itself and its energy known right about now, because the North Node, it's like our future, it's our fate, it's where we're going, and it's next to Uranus, which is also a future, a planet of the future. Okay, so with that energy, our future might be changing. Our vision for ourselves might be changing. It may not be the same as it once was. Okay, and we're getting activated to make those changes, to take control of our fate. And we're feeling it now. We've been feeling it for the last full moon, and we're gonna feel it again. This is relentless. Okay, it's relentless, but we have to be relentless too, with our own growth, with what we require out of ourselves and require out of other people. Okay, big ups everybody. I'm seeing all the comments, people telling us where you're at. We got San Diego, we got Texas. Okay, that's amazing. Shout out to you all. But yeah, I'm just giving an overview right now. I'm giving an overview on the energy that we've been feeling. Let me look at my little astro notes for this week, because I do want to kind of start with what we're really facing right now. Now, in this moment, as we're talking at this moment, we have the sun in Leo opposite Saturn. Okay, we have the sun opposite Saturn. It's been going on all week. Okay, so this is a challenge, okay, that wants to change us. This is a lesson, okay? Saturn brings in lessons. Saturn brings in karma. We could be seeing our own karma playing out. We could be having karmic cycles circling back around, okay? Some lessons that maybe you didn't fully integrate before. Saturn's like, puta, come back and learn this lesson, okay? Because you didn't do a good job the first time. Okay, so you got to do it again the right time, the right way. There is no shortcuts with Saturn. Okay, there's no shortcut with Saturn. So you have to really do what you got to do. Just realize my candle was to the side, putting it in the center here. A little 7-Eleven candle. Okay, pero yeah, my loves. So chill. Someone just said their stomach has been getting horrible. We could also be getting stomach pains when we have that new moon in Virgo. Okay, Virgo is our digestive system. So let's talk about Virgo. Okay, when we have Virgo energy, Virgo is the virgin. Okay, Virgo is a mutable sign. They're a sign that is ready for changes. Yeah. And in growth and everything like that. It's also earth energy, okay? It's also earth energy. So with earth energy, we having to ground, okay? We having to ground, revisit this. Also our harvest is what's coming to me as well. Your stomach was aching this morning. Yeah, Virgo sun. Virgos sometimes do have stomach issues. Virgos sometimes also they have to, they have challenges in their life where they have to work harder than other people, or they're very, very hardworking. They could also have money issues because they want to cling on to their money. They don't want they're really only do things if it's on sale, if it's a discount, or they could see that it's really worth the investment. Okay. So yeah, Virgo energy. So as we move into Virgo, Virgo also ruling our health, okay, and harvest and agriculture. Okay. So there could be energies as well with agriculture or the food supply in some way, or the food supply is going to be highlighted as well in Virgo season, or agriculture could be highlighted as well. Virgo energy, again, our health, mental, spiritual, physical health, but really physical health. People may be feeling motivated to get their health back in order, or just do things that are healthy. Make sure you visit the doctor. You want to visit the dentist. You want to get, your testing, your blood work done. You want to do your IV drips. Okay. What the hell? You want to do your IV drips and get your vitamins in. You want to make sure that you're staying on top of your skincare. Okay. Also, your hair. Virgo rules over our hair. And so some of us here may also be wanting to change your hair, cut your hair, do something healthy for your hair. Okay. Detox. It's a great time to detox during Virgo season. Virgo is also a very clean or organized sign. So we may want to clean a lot during Virgo season. We may want to detox, go on a fast, go on a cleanse, get parasites, removed, get your candida taken care of. Virgo energy here, organizing your house, cleaning out the clutter, keeping yourself on a very strict schedule. With the new moon, we may want to incorporate new daily routines. Virgo rules over our daily routines and our daily habits. So we may be realizing around the new moon how our schedule isn't reflecting our goals. If we're spending 48 hours a day on TikTok and YouTube and all this stuff, are we studying? Are we doing what we have to do? Virgo is about that business, baby. Virgo don't play no games. Virgo is one of the most stable people to have in your life. Okay, because they are earth sign, they are grounded. It's also a perfect moon to manifest with intention, because all earth signs are really good at bringing things to earth, are really good at bringing ideas from the sky into the freaking ground, rooting it, planting it, watering it, tending to it, and harvesting it. So this could be a really good time to do some materializations or manifestations in some way. I'm seeing people like color coordinate things, like maybe you want to color coordinate your shelves, you want to color coordinate your clothes, anything like that. Okay. Yeah. You can get IV drips or shots for hydration and skin in New York City. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. I'm trying to see what else is coming up with the Virgo energy. I'm also seeing like a feminine. I'm seeing my boobs. I'm like, why am I seeing boobs? I'm seeing a very feminine energy. Maybe some people are wanting to change, their appearance or dress a certain way. Maybe you're, tending to your body, your feminine body in a certain way. You want to do your yoni steams. You want to take your pills and your probiotics. Okay, things like that is what I'm seeing as well. Virgo energy is for purification. Okay. So we need to purify our spirits. We need to purify our homes. We need to tend to our altars, change out the water. I'm seeing people also creating new altars around their house, not limiting yourself to like just, an altar on a table. Maybe you have an altar in a cabinet or something. You have an altar. Some people, if you live, with a lot of people, maybe you have an altar in your closet. You have a shelf that's an altar. And that's just basically a sacred space for you to honor. Okay, for you to honor. I'm also seeing people getting more crystals. Maybe you're meditating with crystal more, or you're connecting with ancient wisdom from crystals as well during this season. Yeah, probiotics. Yes, take your probiotics. So, mira, let's talk a lot about Uranus. Uranus been whipping, dipping, Taurus ass. Who else? All the fixed signs, right? Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Uranus is just like, oh, you thought, but no, you got to change. No, you got to be innovative. Okay. You can't stay in the same place. Energy of growing pains. Uranus is in Taurus next to the North Node. It's been very activated, and it's going to be activated again during this new moon. So let's go over the general transits, okay? Because I was just channeling just like the themes. Let's go into the actual transits. So transits are like how the planets communicate with each other, how far away they are from each other, the aspects that they make, and how it impacts us. Okay. So every time we have a new moon, the sun and the moon are together. Okay. That's why we don't see the moon on the new moon. It's a dark moon because sun and moon are together. The sun is not illuminating the moon. The sun and moon are just too close. So it's a black moon. New moons are always a time for new beginnings, setting new intentions. New moons are always a time of, maybe isolation or just being inside, not, trying to do too much. Okay. Yeah, someone said definitely meditating a lot more. That is necessary. That is very, very necessary, because when we meditate, we get out of our own head. And when we in Virgo season, we definitely gonna be in our head. Okay. So yeah, we never see the new moon because the moon is dark on the new moon. Okay. So sun and moon are together, and then they're making a square to Mars. Okay. They're making a square to Mars. Squares are harsh aspects. Okay. Mars is in Gemini. Relationships. Okay. Relationships, family relationships, siblings relationships with your community. Okay. All of these things with this square is bringing in attention. Okay. Square is bringing in a challenge. Square is saying, you thought it was going to be like that, but we have something better planned. But before it gets better, you may be feeling that BS. Okay. You may be seeing the BS in your own ways, the BS in other people. And there's a frustrating energy. This square can make a conversation go from, just talking to now I'm taking off my earrings, I'm putting on Vaseline, and we going to tussle. We're going to fight. Okay. Because Mars could get very agitated. It could be very frustrated. Okay. And that's the energy around this new moon. Okay. So we could be frustrated, some of us with ourselves, with our health. okay, with our habits, and I'm seeing with Gemini energy, something is always twice. It's always going to be 2 times. So maybe you get in 2 fights. Maybe you feel like you need to go to the gym twice a day. Okay. Stop playing in my life. I swear to God. But yes, the square energy is like irritating us. Okay. It's irritating us, and it's going to say, what are you going to do about that? Okay. What are you going to do about that? Okay. Child, let's see what else we have going on here. I'm looking at the chart. I'm freaking done. Mars in Gemini. Mars is in Gemini, okay? Gemini rules over the kids too, so there could be frustration with kids, or maybe your kids are frustrated. Maybe the children are frustrated as well because they're going through new transitions, okay? They're going through a new schedule, they're going through new habits. They may need to go to the doctor, okay? They may need their physical, their checkup, and everything like that. Something beautiful, okay? Something that is very beautiful about this energy is that we do have certain positive aspects, okay? We have Mercury making a positive aspect to Mars. We also have Mercury making a positive aspect to Pluto. But these positive aspects are very subtle. Only when you see through the squares and the challenges what you could do better, what you could improve on, do you kind of get the medicine of the trine? Okay. Do you start to have those transformational conversations? Okay. Because here, Mercury is in Libra, trining Mars and Gemini. These are all air. This is all air. Some of you guys are going to be going through this in your own mind, in your own head. It might not reflect in your relationships. Okay. But yes, so Mercury trining Mars. We also may be feeling like very motivated to do research. Okay. Very motivated to learn more, very motivated to, analyze certain habits that you have. And I feel like this is going to be giving us some sort of self-awareness and some sort of reflection. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just paying attention. I'm doing my work. I don't even know. I'm just doing my work. We're going over the transits. We have Mercury opposite Jupiter. Okay. It's not that close. Okay. But this could also expand our mind, expand our thoughts in the way that we think. Mercury trining Pluto. So this is going to be also really positive for us. Okay. In the fact that Pluto is that planet of transformation, and Mercury is our mind. And the trine is like, okay, we're going to want to, that self awareness, we're going to want to transform ourselves. We're not going to be as, stubborn or stuck, because the new moon is going to give us that reflection on maybe how perfectionism has been holding us back, or anything like that. I'm done. y'all act up. Y'all act up. Venus opposite Saturn. Ay Dios. Ay Dios. Venus, our planet of relationship, making an opposition. Opposition is not I'm done. Venus opposite Saturn is going to be a little bit difficult. Oppositions are a little bit challenging, okay, to the lesson. So we could have tough love lessons around money, our money being tied up somewhere, money issues. Be mindful of scammers. They're out here and they're sneakier than ever before. Okay, they are sneakier than ever before. So don't get caught out in scams. Don't click any links. Nothing like that. What else? Venus squaring Uranus. Saturn squaring Uranus. So I mentioned that Uranus is very potent because Uranus is with the North Node. So it's again, it's like if we're on a boat and the boat is taking us to our fate, like Uranus is like the winds of change. And it's like, oh, you thought we were going to take this route here, but the wind blows and now you're on this route, okay? You're still going to get to your destiny. You're still going to get to your fate, but it's going to be a little bit different than you thought. A lot of people could be feeling like their shit was delayed, okay? Like their shit was delayed, like it's just not where you thought it was going to be at this point by now. Okay, but with these squares, whatever challenges and surprises that we have, we got to take them like a chump, like a champ, not a chump. Take it like a champ. Don't be a chump. Okay, realizing that Uranus is trying to get you to think big. Okay, to think big, to do better. Okay, to be more authentic, to feel more free. Okay, Uranus is a planet of the future, and it's about freedom. Uranus also rules over the internet and social media. So there could, you might want to take time off of social media around that new moon, because with this energy, with the Venus square, we could be getting irritated with people. We could be getting, spending money that we don't need to spend on shit. We're like, oh my God, I need it because I just seen an ad about it on TikTok and now I need to buy this. No, you don't. You need to calm your butt down and chill. Don't overspend. Venus square Uranus. Okay. Also, relationships could take a very surprising turn. Okay. I want everyone, your relationships, they could go through a huge transformation for better or worse. Be open to both. Okay. Because it might seem like it's worse, but in the long run, it's for your best. A lot of times, what I'm seeing is that we cannot control others. We cannot really control too much, okay? But we can control the way that we react and respond. And if something is exiting your life around the new moon, it's because it's opening a doorway or a portal for something new, something better for you. When we have that square to Saturn square Uranus, this energy here, we could have surprise limitations, surprise delays, surprise setbacks, okay? Surprise lessons we have to learn, okay? Virgo season's really going to want us to like go over the details and not just like leap without looking, okay? I'm already feeling that Mercury. I feel like my words are not coming out. Like I'm thinking of one word, but I'm saying another word. Something like that. Thank you for the badges on Instagram. Speaking abundance tenfold over your life. Not spam. Sorry, you guys. Now my live is messed up on Instagram. Oh my God, I hate spam. I don't think it's gonna work. I might have to Can you guys see me on Instagram? Let me know. Right, the spam confirmation. My screen kept going like black. It kept fading to black. You guys saw it too? That's crazy. Okay. You're with us. Okay, we're here. I put DND. Hopefully no other calls can come through. I'd be hating that. That's like the worst. Oh my God. Nothing grinds my gears more than having to start a live over again. Or, like cut the stream. It's not good. Okay, guys. So we're still doing the transits. Let's see what else we have. So let's talk about the North Node. North Node, Uranus, they're really the heavy hitters here, and Mars as well. So, it's going to be crazy, but in a very beautiful, like portal way. I feel like we're going to be feeling very evolved. Like we're going to be feeling very, like if we do our work, we're going to be feeling very cleansed. Okay. Virgo season's a perfect time to cleanse. Okay. But with the North Node squaring Venus, any relationships that shouldn't be moving into your future will have problems. Okay, will have some sort of setback or limitations here. Okay, with the North Node squaring Saturn and the North Node conjunct Uranus, as it's been conjunct Uranus, okay, we want something new. We want something fresh. We're tired of the same old, same old. We're looking into the future and we're like, I actually want to recreate it. I want to paint it rainbow. I don't want to just paint it red anymore. I want, I know what I want now. I don't want to settle. I see what I'm capable of. So I'm gonna push myself to do more, to be more. Okay. That's the kind of energy with this north node. Okay, so be flexible with what you see for yourself, because what I'm seeing is that you've grown, and now that you've opened that portal and you see the possibilities, like it's like a whole new world. They've opened Pandora's box, so now you're thinking bigger. You want to do better, and you're not like going to, like, settling is just not going to do it anymore. Okay, settling is just not going to do it no more. Settling in friendships, settling in jobs, settling in relationships, settling with what you put out into the world. Like, you're going to want more for yourself, you're going to demand more for yourself. Okay. So yeah, just say yes to the new. Okay, it's that new moon, we got to say yes to the new. What else? Okay, so I went over the themes. Virgo, we're gonna want to focus on health. We're going to want to get to work. We're going to want to clean our homes, organize our home, organize our schedule. We may be making it may be very helpful to make daily list, weekly list, a month to month list. If you work like me in content, maybe a content schedule. Some people also needing, if you haven't been meditating or praying enough, putting prayer and meditation as a priority in your schedule. Maybe waking up earlier so you can accomplish your new goals. It's going to be health. It's going to be very important for you to focus on your health, your nutrition, your food, okay, your diet, because the stomach could be very sensitive during Virgo season as well. So we want to take it easy with, things that will bother your stomach, essentially. Um, okay. So yeah, I've been talking about all these basic themes for about 30 minutes. So let's go into, what I promised you all. What I promised you all. And I'm doing this strictly channeled. Okay. I want everyone to know I'm just looking at the charts. I'm just channeling. That's what this is. That's what we're here for. I'm not like, I didn't write anything out for us. We're just gonna see what comes up. So Aries risings. Okay. Aries, my loves, this is going to be happening in your sixth house. Now, what's important to note as well are these squares happening in Mars, happening in your, let me write this down, because your square is happening in your Libra house. The new moon is in your Virgo house. No, no, no. The square is not happening in your sixth house. The square is happening in your third house. And let's see what else. Your Taurus house is also activated. Okay. So Aries, what I'm seeing for you guys here, the new moon falling. See what I'm saying with the words? Mercury retrograde already got me, babe. Already got me. Aries, this is happening in your Virgo house because that's how it is with your chart, right? Your first house is Aries, your sixth house is Virgo. So Aries are basically falling into everything with that new moon energy. Following in your Virgo house, you're focusing on your health. Help me, help me, help me. You're focusing on your health, spiritual, mental, physical health. Okay. You may be also feeling challenged, okay, with your own creativity, maybe with your siblings and your cousins in certain relationships. You may be feeling challenged and very agitated as well by conversations, okay, or by these feelings, or by the feeling of like maybe you're feeling like your creativity kind of ran out, okay, going through pushing yourself even when you're not inspired to still show up for work, pushing yourself to remember why you do what it is that you do. Okay, you guys are setting new habits in terms of how you work. Okay, and you also may be feeling like, with this energy, you may be needing to invest your money, okay, in something that is creative, in something that helps you express yourself, or in something that's very artistic as well. Aries, okay, because of these squares happening in your third house, okay? Your third house of creativity, of children. So some Aries could also be going through issues with their children, or just feeling like you need to spend more time with your children. You want to do, your kids' homework with them. You want to really guide them in a very strong, detailed oriented way. And, as you do that and you're there for your children, some of you guys, maybe this is your inner child, okay? You're awakening, you're holding hands, you're doing inner child work with yourself, something that's really good to get in with your inner child is just playing, literally just playing, okay? As we grow up, some of us forget how to just play, like back in the days, like with toys and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all might be feeling like you want to have a little bit more fun, okay? Tauruses, my Tauruses, my Tauruses. This energy is happening in your fifth house, okay, of fun. So my Tauruses might be having a little bit more fun than usual around this new moon. So that's really good, okay? Um, that's really good, but it does feel like as well you could be feeling like, you're not making as much money as you were making before, or you're trying to plot and plan about how to increase that income, okay? How to I feel like this energy I'm hearing, like the price went up, okay? The price went up, so you may be, changing your price, asking for a promotion, asking for just a little bit more bang out your buck because you're having this square here in your second house of finances. Fifth house also does rule over children too, like a lot of children. Okay. So with the Tauruses, you also may be focusing on setting new habits and everything for your children, or relating to your children in a new way, wanting to create a new structure, schedule for your children, for um the little ones, okay? New moon in your fifth house, you could also be setting new creative goals for yourself, okay? Or seeing like, what, you've been too serious. How can you create more fun in your life? How can you add fun into your schedule? How can you add that play into your schedule? How can you prioritize your play? Okay, maybe some of you guys need a schedule for your creativity. You're not waiting for inspiration, okay? You're taking, things into your own hands. Do you feel me? Oh no, my other thing went. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Let's see what else. You also, Tauruses, have been going through all of this Uranus North Node energy in your first house, in your house of self, in your house of, personal identity. So you may be wanting to change your identity, change the way you look, change the way you present yourself. You may be also seeing, maybe you thought you were going to do one thing, but you're seeing something else for you. Okay. Another door is opening for you. You guys are going through like a personality transformation, personality upgrade, okay? Things like that. Very, very cool. Very, very fun, Taurus. Now, Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. This new moon is happening in your fourth house. Mira, mira, mira. Your 12th house has been lit up. Geminis are going through a spiritual upgrade, okay? Geminis are going through a spiritual upgrade. Gemini, if you're not meditating, if you're not praying over your life day and night, start today. Pray, because God, the universe, the divine is listening. Okay. They're listening and they hear you. And some of the Gemini risings as well may need to make a change with your shadow side. Befriend your shadow side, work with your shadow side in a way that, not that you let your shadow side take over and you think your shadow side is okay. You ain't got no, your itch doesn't stink. That's not working with your shadow side. But it's knowing like, oh, when I get triggered, I end up doing A, B, C, and D, and that shit is not working for me no more. I got to do something different. I need a new way, a new coping mechanism, releasing this energy of escapism, okay? Because that's where your 12th house is. Being also very dangerous, like being very savvy with the law. Make sure you're not doing anything illegal, especially around the new moon. Because it could change your fate. Okay, stay away from any illegal activities or people who are illegal. Or if you got an inclination, intuition not to go somewhere, don't go there. Period. Okay, do not go there. With this new moon in your fourth house, Gemini risings, you're focusing on new habits, new schedules around your home life, your family. Okay. It could also be a very emotional new moon. Maybe you're developing, you're upgrading your emotional intelligence over this new moon, okay? Because you want to get a handle of your emotions. You don't want your emotions to control you. You control your emotions, okay? So, yeah. Also, Geminis could also be getting new insights, new psychic or intuitive downloads as well. So your intuition is going to be very on point with the new moon happening in the fourth, but there is this square to your first house. Okay. So with that energy, there could be, you could be a little bit too down on yourself. I want you guys to uplift yourself to see, the foundation that you've created for yourself, for your family, for who you are right now, and see that if you've done amazing things before, you can do amazing things again. Period. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Ain't nobody gonna check you. Okay. We having fun? Are we having fun yet? Oh my gosh. Y'all making me laugh. Whew. I'm hungry. I just got really hungry. How was it 12:20 over here? Oh my God. Let me drink some water. Okay. Ooh, child. Um, Hopefully, this live will be saved. So if you miss your sign, you can always come back and get to your sign. Cancer. Cancer, mis amores. This new moon is happening in your third house. Okay. So, your third house, your house of communication, of expression, of creativity. Okay. So, Cancers, make sure that this new moon you write. Your writing is going to be important. Speaking is going to be important. Okay. So, make sure you write down what new intentions you want to set. Write down maybe what new places you see yourself going to. Okay, the new faded moments you see for yourself. Okay, it's going to be also very important for you to speak on it. Okay, or have the have a conversation around it. Okay, you guys could be focusing on your mental health. Okay, the mental health is going to be very important for the Cancer rising. Okay, because that Virgo of health in your third house is that mental house. Okay, this energy too is activating and squaring your 12th house. Okay, so you may be also feeling like a shadow side energy coming up. Okay, you may be feeling like almost at like this energy of like at war, okay, with your dark side, feeling like you want to also, like, you haven't been tending to your spirituality enough, or maybe your own philosophies enough. So I'm also seeing Cancers reading a lot, maybe reading a book. Maybe you want to write a book, okay? But the Cancerian energy is focused on getting new knowledge or sharing your story of some sort. Some Cancerians may also be starting their own vlog. They might start their own blog, okay? Some sort of new way of expressing yourself or sharing your own creativity with the world. Also, Cancers are going through huge shifts with friendships. Okay, so if you and your friends don't have the same values, or you're not aligning on the same values, it might change. Your friendships might transform. Ooh, it's 12:22 in New York. Yes, someone said they looked at their to-do list from last week and said you did everything but your spiritual work. Yeah, you need to tend to your spirit, and when you do meditate and when you do tend to your spirit, it brings balance to all other sides of your life. So if you neglect your spirit, you're also neglecting your mental, you're also neglecting your physical, because it's all a balance. They all work together. Whew, yeah. Yeah, this is woo. This new moon is gonna be a little bit of a doozy, okay? It's gonna be a little bit of that. Leos, my Leos, this new moon happening in your second house, baby. And it's called cha-ching. It's called we new money. It's called rich. But second house is house of money, house of finances. Okay. So you guys may be getting new ideas to make money, motivation to make more money, motivation to save your money, to invest your money. Okay. Leo, you're seeing, your new values. Maybe you have a new value system, like things you used to not value, you're valuing. It's something that you need to value, Leo, and y'all always do. But sometimes your heart is so freaking big that you don't value yourself as much as you should. Okay, you feed everybody before yourself. You do everything for everybody before yourself because your heart is so big. But Leo, you need to pour that energy right back into you. You need to fill your cup just as much as you're tending to everybody else, because Leo has the biggest heart in the zodiac. Okay, so it's easy for Leo to give and be there for people, but they also want that acknowledgement. They want the people to give it that energy straight back to them too. And when they don't, that's when you be getting the wrath of a lion. Okay, so my Leos, realize what you really value. Is your daily schedule, your habits reflecting what you truly value? Have you been valuing yourself just as much as you value other people? Talk about it, Leo. Talk about it, Leo. Thank you, Creole Butterfly, for the super chat on YouTube. Speaking abundance tenfold into your life. Yes. Okay, Leo, you guys are getting this squares and activations in your 10th and 11th. So you also could be feeling like your social circle is changing, maybe your hopes, your dreams, your wishes as well. You feel like a discontent, like you're far away maybe from, your wish being fulfilled. But it could be because you're transforming, or you're changing, you're upgrading your career in some way. Okay, because you have a lot of energy focusing on your 10th house with the Uranus and the North Node in your 10th house. You could be switching careers. Okay, just changing the way that you work, where you work, how you work, all of those things. Leo. Virgo, you the star of the show, Virgo. This is your new moon. Happy birthday to all my Virgos. This is your time to shine. Virgos, my fellow earth signs, okay? Virgos, this is obviously happening in your first house, okay? Obviously happening in your first house. You're too funny, babe. So you have a new moon in your first house, so you're going through a personal upgrade, okay? You may be seeing, how you're needing to have a schedule that supports yourself, that supports your own personal growth, okay? You also may be feeling like, with this first house energy, like you want to change, you want to upgrade your outward appearance, okay? You want to maybe donate certain clothes that you don't fit in or you're never going to wear again, make space, clean out the clutter. You're good at that, okay? Clear out the clutter. You're really good at that. First house energy too, you may feeling like there's new ideas, okay? A lot of new ideas coming to you. So making sure that you write them down, okay? Virgos, also not being too harsh or critical or judgmental of yourself as you reflect and you review the past year. You may be feeling that tension here, from your career, okay? You could also be feeling tension in terms of like school, okay? School, your education, your belief systems and stuff like that. Maybe you don't have the same beliefs that you did a year ago, okay? And that's okay. And you're alchemizing those new beliefs. You're alchemizing this new version of yourself, Virgo. Because you having this squares and tensions in your 10th, and the Uranus is in your 9th house. So you are radically changing, okay? You're radically changing your beliefs, okay? You're realizing where you were maybe misguided, or you were, I want to tell you, wrong, okay? But Virgos don't want to ever hear they were wrong. But yeah, you're going to realize where you were wrong, or, you know, where you were just you were misunderstanding something, okay? But yeah, with Mars in your 10th house, and it's going to be in your 10th house, you're going to be going hard with work, okay? You're going to be like the queen bee at work, okay? Because as you're going through this evolution, no one can touch that Virgo mind, okay? Virgos be thinking about things a little bit different, okay? So you're going to be going through that huge transformation here in your career, as well as those beliefs as well. There could be tension as well with husbands, Virgo. I don't know why that just came to me. Thank you for the super chats. Trisha 999 speaking abundance tenfold over your life. Thank you guys for the support on YouTube as well as Instagram. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you like this video if you're on YouTube. And on Instagram, when I'm done, come back and like it. Okay, come back and type my name in. Put me in your favorites. Okay. I hear a lot that I'm not really coming up on the feed or the algorithm. So, you know, and this is my only account. This is my only page. This is my only account. This is my only page. Mira. Libra. Libra, this new moon is happening for you in your 12th house, okay? This new moon is happening in your 12th house. So, with that energy in your house of spirituality, of the unknown, of your shadow side, okay? You are going through a spiritual evolution, okay? I do feel like Libras are going to be praying more than usual, okay? Some of you guys are going to be fasting or just doing silent meditations, or maybe guided meditations as well, okay? Guided meditations as well. You are going to also see how your coping mechanisms or any escapism is also going to be like, you're going to be seeing shining a light on, you know, how your shadow side has maybe been stifling, okay? Maybe how your escapism or avoidance, okay? If you've been avoiding anything, that's also going to be coming to the surface, okay? You cannot escape, you cannot run from your, you know, spiritual work, okay? From your own as well, your coping mechanisms. They're having a lot of tension here, and squares in your 9th house, as well as Uranus and the North Node sitting in your 8th house, okay, of shared resources. All right. So there could be tension here with people that you work with, or your family, people that you're tied to, okay. Tension, some of you guys here having some of the best orgasms as well. I feel like some Libras are going to be having some really good orgasms, some really good sexual connections, okay, as well. It's going to come as a surprise, okay? Some of you guys are going to be feeling things maybe you've never felt before. But it is feeling very sexual for you. Also, Libras, you're going to be getting really interesting downloads. Your psychic senses are going to be upgraded with the new moon in the 12th house. Okay, so your dreams also could be getting a lot of downloads, or I'm seeing like the dreams are spilling tea. Okay, the dreams are spilling tea. They're spilling secrets. They're telling you what's up. Okay, so don't play with your dreams. Your dreams are going to be getting more on point in terms of kind of giving you a preview. Some Libras are going to be having issues with travel, maybe, as well as with school. There could be delays or miscommunications in those two areas of your life. Scorpios. Scorpios, this is happening in your 11th house. Okay. So this is your house here of hopes, of dreams, of your wishes. This is also the house of friendships. You could be making new friendship connections or taking your friendships to a new level. Maybe you're going to be working with your friends. You're going to be turning friends into lovers, something like that. You guys, Scorpios, you could also be feeling like you have a new goal for yourself, a new wish for yourself. You thought you had wanted one thing, but then you realized that wasn't in alignment. It didn't happen yet because it wasn't in alignment. You're going to be getting a really good idea about it, okay? And you're having these tensions and these squares, Scorpio, in your eight in your eighth house, and Uranus in your seventh house. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of faded friendships or relationships that are going to be highlighted for Scorpio in Virgo season. You also, I feel like, Scorpio, if you want to manifest a new dream or a new wish, a new hope, a new goal, write it down. Write it down. I'm seeing someone write it down as well as putting it in their wallet or taking it with them in some way. My phone's going to die. I've been on here for like an hour. Write it down. Let me get up. Okay. Whew. Trust. Okay. Don't trust. Trust. I don't know. Cancel. This is based off of your rising sign. Okay. You could also, listen to your sun sign, but this is really basing off your rising sign. That's what all horoscopes are based off of, even if they don't tell you. That's what it's based off of. So a lot of people will be reading their horoscope. You think it don't resonate with you because you don't even know your rising sign. All horoscopes, they say it's for your sun sign, but when the astrologer's putting the chart up, they're putting your sun sign in the first house, and that's how they're going to give you the horoscope. Okay, so don't at me, talk about take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, Scorpios, you also may need to incorporate new habits, new schedules, and new routines to put your dreams into motion, to have your dreams come for you, okay? To have your dreams evolve. Yes. And like with this energy, you have Uranus in the seventh house, changing your relationships. Okay. Also, seventh house is house of open enemies. So you might have someone close to you that they like to see you be doing good, but not better than them. Okay. And that person could also be revealed, or you keep having some curveballs thrown or drama, and it's because your enemies are the closest one to you. Your biggest hater is someone you know. They could even be in your crib. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this new moon is happening in your 10th house, your house of career. Your house of career. Hold up. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Okay. Um, I just keep seeing that candle. I just don't want to burn nothing. Hold on. Okay, just creating a moderator in the Instagram. Because apparently every time you go live, you have to create a new monitor. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is happening in your 10th house, okay? Your house of career, okay? Your house of, big boss things, big work things, okay? and bureaucracy and stuff like that. You guys might be having a lot of work to do, okay, Sagittarius, or you want a new career, you want to work in a new way, you want to do a new offering, you want to reinvent your job, reinvent your career, reinvent it in some way. Some of you guys here could also be feeling like um you're prioritizing your health so much like it's a second job, okay? You're going just as hard for your health as you do for your job, okay? Or this could also be, your physical, your mental health. Maybe some of you guys here as well are going to do something for your mental health, like therapy, free therapy, like writing, okay, like being more artistic, okay, going out and works, grounding your energy, okay, um things like that, with this happening in your 10th house, okay? You guys, this is a really good time for Sagittarius as well to manifest new career goals, okay, or work goals. I just realized the light in my room is not even on. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so Sagittarius, the main focus for you guys is creating a schedule that's going to support, work as well as your own mental, physical health, okay? You're having, Uranus in your 6th house, so, that's your Virgo house, so you could be changing, altering, realizing how to work smarter, not harder, focusing on, your long-term goals, not short-term satisfaction, okay? But this is very heavily focused for Sag in terms of their work and their career. I feel like as well with this square in your 7th house, you're going to be seeing again those open enemies, who's with you, who's not, who supports you, and who just really prays on your downfall, prays that, you just don't become a threat to them. They want you to do good, but once you start becoming a threat to them, they don't want that. Okay. Some of you guys also, Sagittarius, with the Uranus North Node, you could be having major changes to your health or your diet as well. So don't play about your health. If you feel anything, make sure that you go and see a specialist, an expert, someone who can really guide you holistically. Capricorn, this new moon happening in your 9th house, okay? So this is your house of your beliefs, okay? Your house of beliefs. And as well, you guys may be wanting to travel or book a trip or see, exploring different sort of things. You might guys want to go on a new adventure or be planning on an adventure with this energy. Some people are going to be putting school into their schedule. Maybe you're going to be taking a course, or you're going to get some sort of guru or coach or an expert to kind of guide you or help you on your path, because that's what the 9th house is. It's like the house of the guru, of learning, of your beliefs. Okay. You're going to be having this square here in your 6th house. Okay, so tension with your schedule. You guys might not be feeling like you have enough time in the day to do and learn all the things that you want to do. Okay, because your mind is expanding. Okay, this is a really good time for you guys to take a class or to learn something. Maybe go to YouTube University, do your due diligence, do your research, because your mind is like a sponge here in Virgo season, and you're going to be absorbing a lot, and your beliefs may change. So be flexible with that. Don't be so beholden to something. If it's not working, you may need to let it go. You have Uranus in your 5th house and North Node in your 5th house. Okay. So you may be changing, like what used to feel good and what used to be fun isn't fun anymore. Okay. You could be feeling as well like you're trying to take your studies or something into a more creative way. You want to learn how to, maybe do art or music or something like that, or just make your making something fun, making it enjoyable. Like what I'm seeing is like people learning through music, people learning through art. Okay, it's like School of Rock. Okay. That kind of energy. It's like School of Rock. Thank you for the badge, honesty. I appreciate speaking abundance tenfold into your life. Yes. Okay. Are you feeling me, Capricorns? Are you feeling me? Some of you guys could get someone pregnant. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. You could be having a baby as well or getting pregnant. Just telling you how I'm calling it like I see it. I'm calling it like I see it. Again, with this square happening in your sixth house, though, some of you guys also need to focus on that health. Okay. Again, focus on your health. Don't play with your health, mental, spiritual, or emotional. Whoo, child. I need a fan. It's getting hot in here. I don't know. I have a portable fan and I can't find it, and it's really bothering me. Okay, Aquarius. We got two more signs. Two more signs. Aquarius, this is happening, my loves, in your eighth house. House of death, sex, taxes, rebirth. Okay. So I'm making sure I'm with you guys. You guys here with this energy focusing on your eighth house, again, a water house, a spiritual house. Aquarius is going to be getting them divine downloads, psychic upgrades. Okay. Dreams coming in with some hot messages for you guys, so make sure you pay attention to them. I feel like they'll be more prophetic than usual. Your eighth house, you guys could be, having new sex. Okay, new sex with somebody, or maybe with yourself. You're using new different toys, you're doing things you never done before. Okay. You guys could also be feeling this energy of, some of you guys are getting maybe a new tax person, or help with your taxes, help with your money, with your shared resources or joint ventures. Okay. I'm hearing collaboration. So some of you guys, Aquarius, want to collaborate with others, or work with people, work with experts, work with people who, whose strengths are your weakness. Okay. But collaboration is very important for my, loner Aquarius at this time, with the new moon in your eighth house. You could also be getting new ideas for for businesses, for your own business, or how to make money, or how to save money on taxes, having tax shelters. Okay. Something like that. Could also be very helpful for you guys. New collaborations. Some of you guys, as well, with this being in the death house, are going through a deep transformation. Okay. Transforming maybe your health habits, transforming the way you think about something, transforming how maybe critical you are. You're like, you know what? Maybe I'm a little bit too hard on myself, or I'm a little bit too hard on my lover. I'm a little bit too hard on my family. Okay. And seeing how you can have grace for them. Okay. Someone asked a very important question I want to answer. Thank you for the super chat. Enigmatic J, speaking of abundance tenfold over your life. Someone on YouTube said, is it normal for an old cycle to repeat itself just before we are told the new beginnings are coming our way? Absolutely. And I'm telling you why it's happening at this moment is because we have Sun opposite Saturn. Okay. So with Sun opposite Saturn, we thought a lesson that we had learned, that we thought we knew, but Saturn's like, baby, you still have a little bit something. We gotta, what I'm seeing is like when we have to squeeze out on a rag, you gotta squeeze out the water and the rag. So yes, so it could dry. Okay. So yes, it is normal. It is very normal to repeat an old pattern or repeat an old cycle, especially at this time. Our fate is being changed so drastically, and we are being faced with like new decisions like constantly in the past couple of weeks, and going to be moving into Virgo season. So we're being posed with so many, decisions, and it's going to be impacting our long term, our long-term vision for ourselves and where, our future and where we're going. And I feel like a lot of us are just like in a rocket ship of, you know, in a rocket ship that's just like going into the sky, but we don't know where the fuck it's gonna land. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm telling you, it is really that. So things are gonna come out the blue. We have to, we have to be versatile. We got to know how to duck and dodge certain things, how to control to our mind. Okay, in Virgo season, how to control our mouth. Make sure if we say something, we mean it. We're ready to back what we said. We're ready to put some heat behind what we said. We meant that. We stand on that. Aquarius, okay, as I told you, it's happening the 8th house. This, we have a square in your 5th house. Uranus is in your 4th house. Okay, so some of you guys could be getting or moving, relocating to a new house. Okay, changing your house, maybe changing your idea of what home is or what home looks like or feels like. Maybe even, you thought you wanted to live somewhere, now you want to live somewhere else. Okay, stuff like that. Maybe you want to eat more home cooked food. You are learning how to make certain things from scratch. Okay, food is also being highlighted for you guys, Aquarius. I'm already seeing a lot of that food energy. But with this square in your 5th house, you may be feeling challenged creatively to like step it up a notch, to like be more creative than ever, to have more fun, with your work and what you do. Have more fun on a day-to-day basis, not being so serious. Okay. Yes. Cooking every day, baby. I love to see it. I'm come over and I'm gonna need me a plate. Period. Okay, we're on the last sign. We're on the last sign, Pisces. Been here hour and 10 minutes. We putting it in. Just don't look for me, by the way, on the new moon in Virgo. I won't be here. Don't look for me because I'm going to be. I saw this where I laughed so hard that the candle went out. But yeah, let's get into it, my Pisces. Placements. This is going to be happening in your house of relationships, Pisces, 7th house. Okay, so you may be getting new relationships, new friendships. Okay, maybe if you're looking for a divine partner, you want to write out, what your divine partner looks like, smells like, does, how they treat you, how they cater to you, how they add to your life. Okay, that's going to be very important for my Pisces because this energy is all about, having healthy as well boundaries in your relationship. Okay, having healthy boundaries in your relationship. I'm live on YouTube right now. Okay, so this will definitely be on YouTube, and I do recommend YouTube to rewatch and stuff because hopefully we're gonna have the timestamps in the description box, and you could just skip ahead to your sign. But I do think that like very valuable as well to catch up on the first 30 minutes of this. Ooh, 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 ooh. We talk about a lot. But yeah, so Pisces, you guys are maybe making new friends or new lovers with this aspect. You guys are also going to be seeing how you could put more balance into your day-to-day schedule. Okay, some of you guys are going to be maybe as well signing new contracts, or signing legal paperwork. Could be divorce, could be marriage. Okay, something like this, Pisces. You guys are getting paperwork together, contracts together. 7th house is house of contracts. Okay, so there could be new contracts, new expectations. Yeah, you could definitely rewatch on YouTube. You guys are having this square in your 4th house. So maybe you guys are doing home renovations, or your house is changing in some way. It could be a little bit uncomfortable or going through some sort of growing process in your home. Maybe there could even be tension with your family members as well. They want to start, you're going to finish it. Where there could be some sort of arguments in the house with that tension. Fights in the house. Okay. And then Uranus is in your 3rd house of creativity, okay, and expression and communication. So some of you guys are learning how to communicate and express your needs in a different way. Some Pisces are starting books, or you're starting to write a book. You're starting to maybe read a book. Maybe you're starting a new creative project, okay, as well. It could be a project for your community, a project maybe for your crib, something like that. Again, home renovations really coming to me for Pisces, as well as new contracts, new friendships, new lovers. Okay, we could be lovers and friends. Okay, but basically, that's what's going on for you, Pisces. If you are trying to call in a divine partner or divine soul family, divine sisterhood, sacred sisterhood, this will be a great new moon for you to write that down. Write down what your soul family looks like, how they treat you, what you offer to each other, how you balance each other out. Okay. Some of you guys need to sign the dotted line on the lease. Okay. Maybe you're getting a new home, or you're getting a new apartment or something like that. So that's basically the energy for the new moon, my loves. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I am going to be teaching Reiki 1 and Reiki 2, and this is the last week to sign up to secure a spot to learn from me. I'm teaching it in September. So go check out the details on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Our next Reiki is going to be in September. So, yeah, my loves, I will see you guys back around then. I'm going on vacation, okay, next week. So you will not get this tea like this, okay? So drink it up, drink it one time, drink it twice, rewatch this video. I'm sending you guys beautiful, bountiful blessings, okay? And don't be too hard and critical of yourself on this new moon in Virgo. Love you, bye. Woo.